and see who we have here.
Hi, we're the Orm family. I'm Tammy.
And I'm Sean.
Sean and I, we met, and we were married in 3 months. One of those crazy whirlwind romances. Such a short amount of time, just the two of us before Chandler came into the picture. We went from 1 to 2 boys. It wasn't that big of a change, but then the third really was a big jump. Sean goes to work every day. I'm the one that's there all the time, doing most of the discipline.
Now, sit on your butt.
I always feel like I'm getting pulled in different directions.
You share with them, but they never share with me.
We are here to talk about our 3 little boys.
Chandler's biggest issue is respect.
You know why I wasn't doing well? Because you.
You clean up the toy room.
No.
The back talk. Chandler? It's all about the attitude.
Caden, boy.
He's always worn us out.
Your popsicle.
Caden Orm.
He won't eat anything with the family. He usually has to have another meal cooked for him.
Honey, we're not having Fruity Pebbles for dinner. I make him something different almost every night.
Caden obviously doesn't like his food.
Declan?
Declan, he's just a handful.
Get out of my way!
I'm starting to see little things that he does that are just mimics of his brother's behavior. No. What did you say? He is a little bit of a wanderer. He kind of has free reign in the neighborhood. Dex?
Far too dangerous.
I feel like if I don't get control now, I'm afraid of completely losing control later. We are asking for your help with our little guys. Please come and help the Orm family.
Consider it done. I'm on my way.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you.
Welcome. Joe and Tammy.
Today I met the Orm family.
This is Caden.
Hi, Caden. Nice to meet you.
And you say nice to meet you. And let's see, that's Chandler over there.
Hi, Chandler. How are you? Pleased to meet you.
When she walked in the door, I was a little scared because she seemed like she had that sternness about her.
Hiya.
This is Declan. Can you
Hi,
say
Declan. How are you? I'm going to shake my hand. Pleased to meet you. He's a little shy.
He is a little bit shy.
Tammy introduced me to her 3 sons, and they're full of energy and, you know, definitely a handful. Tammy, what we're going to do today is I'm going to watch you and observe.
Okay.
So I want you to carry on as normal.
Okay.
I know you've got some, issues that need to be addressed.
Yeah, like
but
the shoving.
we'll get to the bottom of that and we'll find solutions.
Wonderful.
So I'm going to step back and just watch you as you normally would be, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. When I first meet a family, I observe their family life and the dynamics between parents and their children. I watch, I listen, and I take mental notes.
I want pink.
Well, we'll paint in a minute. Let me just put one more little line away and I'll be all done. And then all yours.
Within minutes of walking into the house, Chandler, who's 8, and Caden, who's 6, started fighting.
Ow! You ordained me, Caden.
They were hurting one another, and then it became a lot more aggressive.
Okay.
Mum was oblivious. It was just madness. Caden, do you always step over your brother like that?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, we always.
Great.
Which way's he going, honey? This way, right?
Get the ball, get the ball.
Blue.
No, he's going for mine.
Oh. So you gotta hit it this way. Play with your brother for a little bit, honey, okay?
I need your help.
Honey, who are you gonna play with? Mommy can't play.
Where's Caden?
I don't know. Caden? Honey?
Caden, who's 6 years old, nobody knows where he is.
Well, are you gonna show him?
Where's Caden and Declan now? And Declan, who's 3 years old, he goes missing.
that normally happen, Tammy?
Yeah, because they'll run outside, and especially with Declan, because he never tells me if he's leaving, that I'll be running around the neighborhood searching everywhere for him.
That's bloody crazy. Where's Declan?
Declan!
Today, Declan went missing. My word, I thought I was going to have a heart attack because we couldn't find him.
Where's Declan?
I can't find them.
Coming up on Supernanny.
Where's Declan?
Declan, who is 3 years old, he goes missing.
Where's Declan?
Where's your little brother, baby?
Nobody knows where he is. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. Mum hasn't got a clue where her sons are. I could not believe the situation we were in.
Where's Declan, Tammy?
Where's your little brother? Hey, but... Oh! Honey!
Mom.
No. That's not good.
Did Declan just have
Yeah.
those scissors?
I dread to think what that boy could have done with a pair of scissors in his hand. And yet there was no discipline for taking the scissors in the first place. Tammy needs to get assertive herself and take responsibility as a mother to look after her 3 boys.
Mom.
One of the big issues in the Orme family is eating. They do nothing but constantly snack throughout the day.
That can make them hyperactive, and then they're going to lose their appetite, and they're not going to want any of their meals.
Hey! You're home.
Hiya.
Sean came home at lunchtime, and it was good to see him.
Did you eat lunch, honey?
No. Well, my job takes me away on a lot of trips, so I'm gone a lot. Hopefully somebody from the outside can tell us what each one of us is doing wrong.
All right, little boys of mine. Here you go, baby. No, you want a whole or a half?
I'll take two.
This is normal. I ran out of turkey, honey.
Today at lunchtime, Caden decided that he didn't want to eat the sandwich that Tammy had prepared for all the other children, and he kicked up a fuss.
Caden, you're being ridiculous, honey.
You don't get any food.
All right, just forget it. I'll just... What do you want? You want a turkey sandwich? I'll make him turkey.
I just don't think that she's strict enough, and she thinks I'm too strict.
Caden didn't want to eat his sandwich. Dad said he had to, and Mum went and made another sandwich. They've got different approaches, and they need to come together. What would you say that you disagree on some of the issues?
I think he yells too much. That's big. Number one for me.
And
He
I don't
yells
think
too
she
much.
does enough when they're doing something wrong in front of her.
So when you come home, you mean that you don't think she...
When we're together in the car or whatever, I mean, they'll be throwing something while she's driving or I'm driving.
Yeah.
And she'll just sit there and talk or read a magazine and not do anything about it.
But you want silence. Like, I mean, if they even like, Mom, they're like, I told you to be quiet. I'm like, gosh, I was just asking me something. Chandler!
Tammy doesn't hold authority with her children. They don't look at her with any respect.
Chandler! Come on. Don't teach me. Time for homework. Come on, sweetie. Oh, cool. Street Watcher. We need it. I hope they come down here all the time.
Chandler's 8 years old, and he smart-mouths his mother all the time, and I think that's very disrespectful.
Huh? Chandler, honey. I don't need that kind of attitude from you.
Tammy pleads with her children to do stuff that they should be doing.
Yes, Caden.
Yeah.
Chandler, honey, don't yell at me, sweetheart. Stop, baby. Mommy's trying to fix it. Caden, stop.
She pegs them. It's cringing to watch.
Please? Put it back up for Mommy. Stick it in there. Caden.
There also seems to be a lot of chaos, and it seems very hectic in the household.
We are in the middle of baking cookies.
At one stage, Declan had his hands in the oven because they were cooking cookies, and next minute...
Oh, here he is. He's catching bugs.
Caden was outside the house and nobody knew where he was. And now she's got 2 children that are in the house, one of them being 3 years old, which could have his hands in the stove looking for the cookies. But Mum wouldn't know because she's out here collecting bugs. Crazy.
Did you poke holes in the cookies? Oh, you did poke holes in the cookies, didn't you?
Mum was really trying to multitask and manage looking after all 3 boys, which she was struggling with. Tammy? Come through. Look at this.
Oh, I'm so tired.
This is Mummy on the floor. It's just got a little bit out of hand, to be honest, in the house. But the children are all in roost. When I first meet a family, I go in and I observe their family life and the dynamics between parents and their children. And I take mental notes throughout the day of what I feel is not working. And at the end of the evening, I sit down and I talk to the parents about what I've observed throughout the day.
Joe, when we were waiting for her to talk to us, the longer I waited, the more nervous I got. I'm super sensitive in the area of my kids and my job as a mother.
I'm definitely nervous. I don't know what to expect.
I would like to say to the both of you that you couldn't find a home as warm as the home that I've walked into. And without a doubt, the love and the praise that you give your boys in abundance is really a beautiful thing. Also, I'd like to talk about the things that I'm not too happy about. Discipline needs to be a must. There is a lack of discipline on your behalf, Tammy. You're constantly trying to convince them that they should listen to you. And you're the mum. You're in charge. And there is discipline on your side, Sean, which seems so much firmer and sterner, where you're more relaxed. And because no one's being consistent, the children are getting mixed messages. Chandler is a boy who smart mouths. He's rude when he smart mouths back to you. He doesn't respect by the way that he talks to you. Declan, a smart 3-year-old. You know the day is coming bad when you're walking out into the front yard and your child has got a pair of scissors and you're thanking your lucky stars that you weren't dealing with something more serious. Caden, for example, won't eat his lunch, as we know, or his dinner. And your complete fear as a mother that your children are going to starve makes you act impulsively. Now, I'm sitting here and I'm watching you feel upset because you know what I truly believe that I'm seeing here is a woman that is taking all of this blame as guilt. That you feel guilty, Tammy, if you have to discipline your children. That you feel that you won't be any closer than what you are to put your foot down. And let me tell you something, Sean. Your wife's tired.